Hey guys, Brom here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, we're back with our Premier League predictions for Game Week 4. Thogden, let's see the scores for Game Week 3.
No chance, I'm not telling you.
Why?
Because Thogden got a miserable 3. In fact, I might just give this up.
Really? What did I get?
Georgia Killier got 5.
Alright, decent.
And Thogden, you only got 1 point.
Shut up, you're lying.
Plus 5 equals 6, you're the winner.
Come on the boys. What are the scores overall, Thogden?
Thogden a miserable 13.
Oh.
Thogden 15 and the guest 16.
Okay, at least I'm beating Thogden, that's the main thing. What is the big like target for Game Week 4 of the predictions, Thogden?
Oh, come on, I think we'll go for 11,000.
No, we're not hitting it. It's just not happening. It's not getting done.
You've got to trust in the TDL.
Let's get it done. Make sure you subscribe as well for loads more content coming to the channel. Premier League content, English football is here. Little fact for you, over 100,000 have that notifications bell on.
Wow.
Let's make it 200. Got a bloody fly in here to make it.
Fly, go away. Okay, Chelsea's
gonna batter it.
He's battering a fly. Don't let the RSPCA hear about this.
It's a fly, Thogden.
Yeah, but it's an animal, isn't it?
Oh, you prick.
Not me, the fly.
Yeah, no, well, both, really.
And the first game is Chelsea against Crystal Palace, 9th against 6th. Now, Palace lost last week, and Chelsea had that amazing draw with West Brom. What about that, Thea?
That was crazy. 3-0 down at half-time to West Brom. The team predicted to go straight down. But, you know, for Crystal Palace, although they did get that loss against Everton, they've been brilliant this season. Wins against United and Southampton. There's a chance that Chelsea will go ahead and win this game. And I'll tell you why. They're due a big win. You talk about the cup game where they lost to Jose Mourinho's Tottenham, the West Brom draw, the Liverpool loss. A Chelsea win is due, and I think this is the one.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Mason Mount is looking good. Hudson-Odoi is impressed, and Timo Werner is off the mark. What a goal midweek.
Havertz too, got the hat-trick versus Barnsley in the cup, but mainly he linked up well in the West Brom game to get them back into it.
Yeah, now I don't think this is going to be a cricket score. I reckon this is Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0, a rare clean sheet.
Okay, I'm going to go Chelsea 3, Palace 1, simply because I can't see that clean sheet happening, to be honest.
Right.
But they'll get a big win. It's Timo time. I'm saying a Werner brace. Right, our guest today is Ghost Picks Jimmy. If you've been watching the streams, you know who he is. What is your score prediction?
All the way from the UK to Montenegro, now stateside here in Florida. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. And we like Chelsea in this fixture. After going down 0-3 to West Brom, I expect a big bounce back versus a very tough Crystal Palace team. But we like Chelsea in this fixture to get the job done. 3-1.
And the next game is Everton against Brighton, 3rd against 12th. And what a start for Everton, eh, Thea?
Unbelievable, the perfect start. 3 wins out of 3. Not only that, they're doing well in the cup as well.
Yeah.
They smashed West Ham 4-1. Calvert-Lewin got a hat-trick, which is his 2nd hat-trick this season. How good is he, Dad?
He's amazing. And he just can't stop scoring goals. And every FPL manager is buying him, aren't they, Thea?
Yeah, they're all going to buy him up. However, every striker eventually has a dry period. I don't think it's going to come soon.
Yeah.
But he's not going to bang in a hat-trick every week. He's good, but he's not that good.
I agree with you, Theo. And Richarlison, he's one to think about because he's looked very impressive this season.
Yeah, and I think the part of the reason DCL's scoring so much is because of James Rodriguez as well, just creating for him. I think Everton will win this game, but Brighton on a write-off. Tariq Lamptey will give them some opportunities down that right side. He's brilliant. He's in my FPL team. Everton will win it, but it'll be tight. What do you reckon, Dan?
I kind of agree because Brighton are looking good. They've got Maupai.
Yeah,
they've got
3
Trossard.
goals. Yeah.
And like you said, they've got Lamptey, who looks like a special plur.
And Johanbach. Don't forget the Iranian fan. I'm going Everton 2-1 here. They're going to continue their perfect start and stay sort of top of the league, basically, them and Leicester.
And all I can say, I agree with this mug.
Really? 2-1?
2-1.
Love it. Jimmy, what do you reckon, mate?
But I like Brighton to get the job done. Very dominating performance against Manchester United and a tough loss to Chelsea. I like Brighton in this fixture. 2-1.
And next it's Leeds United against Man City. And do you believe this? 7th Leeds against Man City 13th.
Should be the other way around. It's unbelievable. I think Leeds have been a really good side so far. 8 goals, 7 conceded. However, 2 of the 3 games have been wins, and that is massive for them. They only lost to Liverpool away 4-3, and there was time. So they're going to go for this game, 100%.
They really are, and that man Bamford is looking really, really good.
Yeah, special player.
And also, what I thought was important last week against Sheffield United, the clean sheet, Theo.
Yeah, and Bamford as well, as you said it shocked me. In the Championship, Leeds fans were saying that he wasn't even good enough then. And he's smashing in the Premier League, and he looks a good player. And they've got Helder Costa, Klitsch around them, bloody Harrison. All look like they could do something special. This will be goals galore. This game has the potential to be goals galore.
And Man City, can we say anything positive about this season, Theo?
I don't know, without Gabriel Jesus and Aguero, they look a different side. They played Sterling up top in that Leicester game and they lost 2-5.
I know.
It wasn't a great result for them. However, in the Cup, against Burnley in the Carabao Cup, Sterling's played up front and scored a brace. So maybe he's going to have some confidence coming into this game. I think Man City will do enough to get the win. I'm going Leeds 2, Man City 3. So a real cracker of a game, if I'm right. What about you?
That is a very big shout. Now, I think Riyad Mahrez has been really good this season. He scored an absolute cracker, didn't he?
But we're not going to talk about it because Leicester won 5-2.
I know.
But it was a special goal.
Leeds United 1, Manchester City 2.
Oh, there we go.
Over to you, Ghost Picks, Jimmy.
We like Manchester City to get the job done. 4-2 versus Leeds.
And next is Newcastle, mid-table in 10th against Burnley, struggling in 18th, Theo.
This is a team, both teams are really struggling. I mean, Newcastle could have been 5-0 down in that first half versus Spurs. If you watch the game, Son and Kane run riot and the post, the woodwork, similar to Brighton at the start of the season, just wasn't going for them, was it? And then Newcastle had to beat Newport County in the Cup on penalties. John Joe Shelby shushed the fans. There weren't any fans there, mate. I don't know what he was doing. But Burnley, they haven't got any points this season. It's not looking great, is it, for them?
It could be a very long season for Burnley. Although I said that about West Ham last week, and look what they did.
Yeah, 4-0.
Absolutely. Now I think this will be a very low-scoring game.
Okay.
And I'm simply going Newcastle 1, Burnley 0.
Oh, really? I'm going to go Newcastle 1, Burnley 1. Again, low scoring. They'll both have a point. Jimmy, what do you reckon, mate?
But I like Newcastle to get the job done. 1-0 versus Burnley.
And now for two teams who scored 9 goals between them last week. Leicester top of the table against West Ham in 11th, Theo.
Yeah, Leicester, perfect start for the Foxes. Madison scored an absolute screamer versus City. That goal was special. Vardy got a hat-trick as well. 2 penalties. You still got to score them. But to beat City at the Etihad is special, isn't it?
Absolutely. And wasn't Vardy's flicked goal superb?
Oh, it was brilliant. It's not talked about enough. Vardy, at his age, still smashing the Premier League at 33. Credit where credit's due. And I think Leicester will continue this perfect start. Although West Ham won 4-0 versus Wolves, and that was an insane result. I think Jared Bowen will score, but Vardy will score, and I think Madison will too. I'm going to go 2-1 Leicester.
Well, Leicester on fire with 12 goals in 3 games.
It's insane.
Can that continue? You know what? I think it can to a certain extent. I'm going Leicester 2, West Ham 0.
Okay.
And over to you, Ghost Picks, Jimmy.
I like Leicester City 3-1 to get the job done against West Ham United.
And next is Southampton against West Bromwich Albion, 15th against 17th. Now, these are two teams who surprised us last week.
True.
Southampton won away at Burnley. That's a good result, isn't it?
They finally won 1-0. It was scrappy. It was like what Burnley would be doing in a game like that. But well done to them getting the big 3 points. However, West Brom, that was an insane game. They were 3-0 up at half time. And when I saw that result, we were watching it live. Unbelievable. Callum Robinson running the show. Matis Pereira linking up well. Dean Garner getting involved too. West Brom did the perfect defensive counter-attacking play, didn't they? Everything they touched was a goal.
Absolutely. But you know what? I think this could be a difficult one going to Southampton.
True.
Because at some point they're going to win big.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go for Southampton 2, West Brom 0.
That's not exactly big, is it?
It isn't this week, no.
Well, I agree with you anyway. I've also gone for Southampton 2-0. And again, I think in Ings' brace, he's on 3 goals. Nothing's going to stop him.
Brilliant. And over to you, Jimmy.
Listen, West Brom needs to figure something out. They've conceded the most goals in the Premier League right now. And Southampton, you know, very just tough start to them. I think this is going to be a very boring fixture, and I think West Brom needs to figure themselves out defensively, and I think they're going to sit back in this game and take a loss to Southampton. I like Southampton 1-0 in this game.
And now it's Arsenal against Sheffield United, 5th against 19th.
Yeah.
And both of these sides lost last week, didn't they?
Did. Well, Arsenal lost to Liverpool, and they won their first 2 games. So, you know, you're sugarcoating it a little bit. And you know what? They were actually unlucky to lose to Liverpool, because if Lacazette had his shooting boots on, they could have at least got a point at Anfield, and that would have been amazing. Talking about Liverpool, Sheffield United are trying to sign that striker Brewster, and they haven't so far, but maybe they should do, because they're still on 0 goals this season and 3 losses. It's not looking good for them.
It really isn't, although Sheffield United should have scored against Leeds last week.
Yeah.
I thought they were well organised. You expect that from a Sheffield United team.
True.
But you know what? Arsenal are pretty good this season. They're always hard to call.
Yeah.
But I reckon another 2-0 win.
Yeah, okay. I think Aubameyang's due a massive game. He's only scored 1 goal this season.
Yeah.
And for Aubameyang, it's not great, is it? I mean, he got that goal versus Fulham, nothing else. But this weekend is his game. at home to Sheffield United, who aren't that confident. I think he's bagging a hat-trick. And I think they're going to win 3-0.
Wow, that is a very big shout.
But Jimmy, what do you reckon, mate?
I could see Arsenal easily going into halftime 1-0 and then finishing this game 3-0.
And now it's Wolverhampton Wanderers 16th against Fulham in 20th. Two more teams who got battered last week.
Yeah.
In fact, Paddy Power paying out on Fulham going down.
No way.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
They're not. Anyone who's bet on Fulham going down, Paddy Power, collect your money.
Yeah, exactly. Go get your winnings, man. Wolves, something's going wrong there.
Yeah.
They lost 4-0 to West Ham. Like, that's just unusual, isn't it?
Last year, that wouldn't have happened.
No way. They won that fixture last year. Adam Traore and Jimenez ran the show. Fulham at home, that's a little bit of a free 3 points, as we like to say. I can't see Wolves possibly this up. Put the bleep in. I'm going 2-0 Wolves, Jimenez to score.
Now, do you think you're going to buy Jimenez this week?
I want to, but I've got Ings and Werner. Werner's letting me down. I'll give him one more chance, so no.
Right, I'm going with Wolves 1-0. And Jimmy, what do you reckon, mate?
Fulham needs to figure it out in the Premier League. I like the Wolves to get the job done. 3-0.
And next is one of those massive games that we all love to see. Manchester United in 14th place against Spurs in 8th place.
One team got helped by VAR, the other won't be singing VAR my lord anymore. They had a bit of a mare there, didn't they? Man United saved by computers, or the VAR room, depends what you want to say. The 10th minute of added time, they restarted the game. Bruno scored the pen and they scraped to win, and it was good they did to get 3 points there because they lost to Palace the week before. So, I don't know about United, what do you think, Dad?
Well, we shouldn't expect too much too early, should we, really? But apparently Bruno and Rashford look pretty good in that game.
You know Bruno's going to get something, whether it's a penalty, goal or assist, it's going to happen. But Spurs aren't a team to mess around with.
No.
They're starting to improve. I know they got a 1-1 draw by Newcastle, but VAR was a joke. If you watched the game, they should have been 5-0 up at half-time.
Gareth Bailey's not quite ready yet.
Yeah, no, he's not. But Reguilon is.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if they play that 5 at the back with the wing-back system for Spurs. But it's going to be interesting. I think there'll be goals. What about you?
Well, Donny van der Beek looked good in parts, didn't he?
In the Carabao Cup, the assist was really good. And he scored on his debut for United a few weeks back too. So he's clearly the most intelligent player I've seen in the Premier League last few years. I've got to be honest, he's just so clever. He always knows what's around him.
Yes.
And he doesn't have blistering pace or strength, but he always knows what's going on in there, and that's massive.
But I think an empty Old Trafford will see Manchester United 2, Spurs 1.
Okay, so you think Man United with a big win?
I think they'll just do it. I nearly went for 1-1, but I'm thinking 2-1.
Well, you nearly went for the thing that I went for. I've gone for 1-1 because this could go either way. And those sort of games, I don't have the confidence to go for 1. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw, but United could definitely nick it. Jimmy, what do you reckon, son?
But I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw, Manchester United versus Tottenham. And I expect to see Marino walking around, grabbing his hair, having a crazy day here. I like a draw, 1-1 in this fixture.
And finally, two teams in Champions League spots. Aston Villa in 4th against Liverpool in 2nd. Wow, Villa have not conceded a goal yet here.
I know, they've played Fulham and Sheffield United. No. Liverpool, a little bit different, lads. Just saying. I can honestly see, I know it's at Villa Park, but I can honestly see Liverpool running away with this by quite a few, really. I'm going to go for 3-0. I think Villa have done really well this season, right?
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins, Matty Cash, both fit in really well. Grealish on fire after the last game. Villa could cause an upset. You never know. It's at Villa Park. But Liverpool, the form they're on, Villa will take a loss now because they've won both there too. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going with 3-0 Liverpool. What about you, Dad?
If I was to say that Villa will beat Liverpool, what would you say?
Were you just lying?
Yeah, I'm kind of lying. But I think this one will be close.
Okay.
I think Grealish will love this game, and he is a special player.
He is, yeah.
But you know what? I'm going Villa 1, Liverpool 2.
Ooh, closer than me.
Yes.
But fair enough. But out to the States for Jimmy. What do you predict, son?
Liverpool is going to come in and absolutely dominate them. Liverpool wins this game 4-1.
Right, guys, that is it. It's going to be another interesting game week. We're seeing way more goals in the Premier League. It's just a great league to watch, isn't it, Dan?
It's absolutely brilliant. I'm loving it this year.
It's so good. We're doing live streams throughout the Premier League games, and all the highlights are posted onto our Facebook page. It's our new Facebook page with exclusive content on there. We did a few minutes on what we think of VAR. That is only spotted on our Facebook page, so go over there, like and follow us if you are true TDL.
But guys, don't just do that. You've got to like this video. Let's get us to 11,000 likes.
Yeah, and make sure you have notifications on as well for the channel. Over 100,000 of you do, but let's make it 200k. I'd like to hear what you guys say in the comments down below as well, and we'll see you down there. Let's hope for another good weekend of football. We'll catch you all in a bit. Bye, guys.
See ya.